Hey y'all, welcome to Game Day with Heavy Cardboard, where we teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx, and tonight, for the second time in a week, we are featuring the first game that we're playing from the 2017 Essen Hall, and that is Calimala, the 2016 Hippo Dice Competition Award winner, designed by Fabio Lopiano and published by ADC Blackfire. So I'm your host, Edward. A fairly familiar cast of characters.
Banker Dave.
Sweater Mike.
Michael. Matt.
We need nicknames for you two because, Banker Dave, Sweater Mike. Michael and Matt. Okay, so yeah, all right, cool. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, fellas. And thanks everybody around the world, both live and after the fact. Hopefully tonight's a lot of fun. So I mentioned this is the second time that we're doing this in a week. Reason being, we had hoped we would have more than 3 players. The game plays 3 to 5, and it plays 3 to 5 fine. It's fine at 3. It's better at 4 or 5, and so we wanted to show the game at its best, so that's why we're back doing this. And the other nice perk of doing this twice in short order, I don't have to teach. We're just going to play the game. And to be honest with you, if you're not familiar with the game, you probably can pick up the game just by watching without the teach. It's relatively simple. In fact, 2 of these guys have yet to play the game, and they watch the video, so they feel like they're good to go. So yeah that'll be it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, looks pretty simple. So.
All right, yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and roll into it, shall we? So before we start the game, though, so Banker Dave brought this over. This is, well, I'll let you tell it.
My wife and I and my 13-year-old son went to Europe 2002, and one of the things we did was we took a trip to Florence for 3 nights and 4 days, and spent the night in Hotel San Lorenzo, which is located in the circular spot, if you can see it right here, which is across the street from the market, which is here. It's an enclosed market. A lot of European cities have that. Enjoyed the heck out of it. Really, really wanted to go to Florence. Was one of my top cities in Europe. And so I'm looking at this, which is hanging in our family room, and I noticed that all the places in Florence,
all the churches, right?
Yeah, all the churches are there, and the big plaza with the town hall, which is now a beautiful museum. So they're right there. So I thought, okay, so there's the Duomo. The Santa Croce is here. The
Palazzo, right?
Palazzo is here. We're sitting up there drinking wine at a restaurant overlooking it, with Hotel California being played over the loudspeakers at sunset. It was really cool. And the other church, I believe, is right there or right there. I'm not sure.
So cool. Figure we would, show it off here while we had it. So there we go. We'll get that back. We will zoom out and we will get started. So you guys are going to actually, there we go, actually be able to see everybody's player board. Everybody's player color is listed down below, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. And we drew at random, not really. Michael, or Sweater Mike, actually is going to start. We'll use the, no.
Oh,
there you go.
We are.
Right? So we're going to use the new challenge coin as the first player marker. Before we start, though, everybody has to choose their player or their secret goal. So while we decide real quick. And also don't forget, this is the order of the scoring tiles. But all 15 of these, remember, will be scored at the end of the game, no matter what. And okay, so nobody look at the screen, and we'll do this one at a time. So that is my scoring goal.
It's harder to not look at the screen now.
I know, it's so big, right? Okay, so that's mine. The other one's out of the game. Matt?
Here, we'll just show them all.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So nobody look, and hopefully, there you go. Good. All right, cool. So hopefully y'all could see that. I couldn't verify. Give me the discards, y'all. And Sweater Mike, you begin, and you just tell us where you want it, since you have long arms, but not quite that long.
And I draft my bonus card
you
first.
Actually, you were last, so Michael actually gets to choose his hand card of these 5. You get left
Okay.
whatever. So you
I get
really,
the riddance.
there you go.
All right.
You could have also made a Dan Brown reference to Florence, right? That's the setting of one of his recent books.
I'm sure it. I have no doubt that it would be.
And I
Is
know
it
the statue
Inferno?
of David is there somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure if Paul Chad wasn't in Vegas in training right now, he would be telling me that, yeah, the statue of David, I assure you, I will never forget, is in Florence.
All right, I'm taking the brick.
Okay, so you just take that into hand, Matt. And Philip, actually, our review of this actually will drop about an hour or two after we're done with this. Amanda is actually currently editing it right now. And I mentioned in that the game is, there are copies available from ADC Blackfire, but they're a European distributor, so you and I can't order directly from it, but stores can. But it's going to get picked up by a U.S. publisher, I assure you of that. So for me, I will go ahead and take the marble,
I'll take the wood then.
Of course you will.
and you get a free build.
I get a free bill.
All right, so Mike, what action to begin?
That is
So we have
excellent.
shipping, marble, wood, statues, donate, which is, this is the only one that's on the board. Building, we have transport via land, we have cloth and brick. So I imagine
Cloth brick.
that this area and this area is probably going to be pretty popular.
I can actually identify that this time.
Right. All right, so you can do either of those actions in either order, which
One
right
cloth.
now does not matter.
One brick.
Oop, and I'm trying to cheat.
And one bear.
So go ahead and, nice. Place your bets now, y'all.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's obvious.
Okay.
Or I thought it was, at least. So that's a wood and a marble.
Interesting. So what I'm thinking is, okay, obviously we have 2 white actions which allow double. But I'm thinking, you know, because the marble is here with the donate, I could go ahead and donate twice if I wanted. And looking at this, we have Santa Maria del Fiore and some Miniato already are early scoring ones, along with Barcelona. So shipping is going to be important early, obviously. You know what? I think I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox here, and I'm going to go ahead and get 1 marble, and then donate said marble. And I'm gonna go ahead and, because there's fewer here and some Miniato, go ahead and do that, and boom, done.
Wow, Matt, you're just getting a lot of love on the.
A lot of second place. Well, I think
Semper
people,
secundus.
I think people have learned.
Yeah.
It's a pretty safe bet.
Better than one I had in my head.
Just so you guys know, I don't think I've lost this yet. I don't know why.
Well, I remember that you won the one on the stream as we were talking about, because I had my bet on you, and I went, yeah. I win nothing, but
But you feel good about
Yeah.
having chosen the winner, right?
by 1 point over Matt.
All right.
It's like,
Oh, Chris
Edward
going
Matt
advanced.
Quinella.
The Edward Matt Quinella. Is it boxed? Does that mean it has to go Edward Matt? If it's boxed, it could go Matt Edward, right? Okay. Nice.
All right, I hate giving Sweater Mike stuff.
So this
but-
we do have to stagger a little. So cloth and brick, and then Mike.
Quinella's either way, right?
I
think
it has
it
to be
is.
boxed.
It's
I think.
exacta
That might be it.
is the in
It
order.
might be.
Like I know jack about the ponies.
or the dogs. Don't forget
Or
the
the
dogs.
Asher's
Here
like,
in Colorado.
oh, right? All right. So Michael.
All right. Let's see.
Thank you, Sean. Haven't won one since going away
And
for the summer.
Eric also
So
got
are,
you.
are we
And Eric,
moving
okay.
around anything to show whose turn it is?
No, we what we're going to do instead, we're supposed to be moving the first player marker to show who's the active player, but whenever there's a stack of things and like a scoring might happen, what
Got
we'll
it.
do is we'll just push this off to no, and whoever's on top, obviously it was their turn.
Got it.
You can
So-
kind of tell by how many you got left.
Right.
Right.
Right. I didn't think it was a big problem, but
Yep.
yeah, thought I'd ask.
All right. I'll take I'll go here to take some wood, and then I also get an action card, right?
Right,
Since I
because you
can't build
cannot
anything.
build. Correct. And then you can always play either or both of your cards, or as many. There's no limit on the number of cards
All right.
if you wish to.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Mike? Rob says, nice seg. Sweater Mike, John Lee Hooker or George Thorogood? In my opinion, George Thorogood. For when
You know
Bourbon
what?
wins
I'm going to
Scotch
make a
wine
big
That is-
move just to start out with here.
Okay.
I'm
All
going
right,
to go
drink
on
the
top
bottle.
of the green.
Okay. So you get wood or build first.
We will take wood
Okay. And then build.
and then build. Wood and brick is a shop.
It is.
And then I'll take another wood, and a wood and a brick is a shop.
That's actually really well done. All right. So green now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Forgot about that.
So I take a wood,
Yep.
and then I'll build a boat.
Okay. There we go. Cool. Easy enough. So that was here. That was Mike's turn. Dave, you're up.
I'm just going to go on top of mine.
There you go.
So I get
2 of each.
wood and a marble, and then a wood and a marble.
So, well, okay. So if you guys are going to go that route, I'm going to maybe be short-sighted, but if it ain't broke, stick with it. So I'm going to get a marble and donate it, since that's the first scoring. I'm going to get a marble, so that was one set.
Right.
A marble and donate it. That's both of those. Then I get one more, since I'm underneath. I will get a marble and I will donate it. And let's go ahead and get a head start on both of those, since that's those two. Because I'm not going to be able to play catch up with Michael on the shipping for Barcelona. So do what others aren't, right? Done.
Move. That's a lot of
Indeed.
yellow cubes on the board.
Infinitely more than y'all.
Indeed.
So how's everybody doing tonight out there? It's Thursday, or as I like to call it, almost Friday.
Almost Friday.
Friday the prequel.
Right. Or if you're Michael, it's Friday.
Every other week, anyway.
Okay.
So this is a good week.
Okay, good. All right. Nice.
By the time it gets to me, everybody's done the thing I thought about doing. Because I was going to do that.
Well, you still can.
I still can.
I
but
only get
I'm
one action.
Not.
I don't get the double with the white,
That's
remember.
true,
Don't
but
forget
the situation in which it has changed, in which I was thinking about doing it. So now instead of getting ahead of you, I would be breaking even with you.
That is
At
true.
least on that guy. So,
But second place still scores 2 points. Am I selling it well? I'm trying. I'm trying hard to sell it well.
So what was it? First, how many points does first place
It's
score?
3,
Three.
2, and 1 for everything. With the final scoring cards, it's 5, 3, and 1.
Okay.
And I talked about this in our review that's going live tonight. I talked to Fabio earlier this evening, actually, and I asked him, I said, why the difference in scoring between the scoring cards and being worth more than the actual scoring out here? And he said, to be honest with you, it's to force players to pay attention to what everyone else is doing, to try and deduce what their scoring card is, because the 10 scoring cards are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know those are the 10 scoring cards. Half of them are out of the game. So you can deduce, in theory, as you get more and more experience, you should be able to try and piggyback off of what other people are doing. But it also induces bluffing. Like,
That's right.
maybe maybe one of those are my final scoring card, but it also could be, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit of deduction, and also the higher scoring, it makes it a little bit more interesting as to who's going to win. You don't know, because these are worth so many points.
Okay.
So that gives the answer. I try and talk to the designers whenever I have questions like that for the reviews, and there you go.
So it's a
All
little
right.
bit
Alright,
of drama.
I will.
Yeah.
I will go with the what others have not
Approach.
approach.
So get a brick and build.
That's a brick. I will build one of these and one of those.
One of the work or trade shops
That will go
in
right
Hamburg.
there. So that was 2. Then another brick.
Cannot build.
Cannot build. Take a card.
Yep, go for it. All right. Are you playing any cards, sir? Remember, on
currently.
your action, you can play any amount of cards before or after your actions. Michael.
All right. Well, I'll try to get some early shipping to Barcelona. So for that, I need some cloth, and I'll go ahead and take some brick
All
as
right,
well.
so you get brick and cloth in either order. Doesn't really matter. So
2
you're going to
each.
get 2 each. Then red, Matt, you're going to get a cloth and a brick. And purple, Sweater Mike.
Gonna get 3 cloth and a brick.
It does, because you have 3 of the workshops. Every time you get cloth, you get 1 for every workshop. All right, cool. So that is that action. That was Michael.
That's it.
Sweater Mike.
And now I'm replanning.
Does that mean I foiled you
You
minorly?
did. You did. You foiled me mightily.
Cool. Glad to hear that everyone's doing pretty well. Nerfenstein, aka Girly Gamer. That's a long name to type in. It would be either Nerfenstein. I'd probably go with Nerfenstein because saying Stein is fun,
Of course it is.
right? Right.
Put me between the marble wood, and I'll feed the blue team.
Oh wow. A marble and a wood. Did you get your wood,
Oh,
sir?
I did not.
And marble and wood twice for you. However, you're going to get 1 and 1
And 2 cards.
and 2 cards. Now, if Mike had taken that action, he couldn't take either action, that wouldn't be allowed. But because he triggered yours, you are allowed 2, sir. And do you wish to play any of them?
Well, being it's going to be my turn next. No, I'll just wait.
Okay, your turn.
I'm going to go here.
Okay,
So I get a brick,
you do.
and I get a build.
Look at you piling up the marble and the wood over there.
I still have yet to have a resource on my board.
Keep giving them away.
I know. Well, we're giving.
Philanthropist.
There we go.
And
Right.
I'm going to build with the wood and a brick, and that builds me one of these,
Okay.
I believe.
A wood and a brick actually is that guy.
Oh. Well,
Even better.
Potentially. Can be. All right, so now anytime you get cloth, you'll get 2 cloth.
so now I'll play my card and get 2 cloth.
There you go. 1 for each storehouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that was that. So you got your brick, you built, played your card. Nobody gets the double action because that's already been spent. The game doesn't have memory. It is my turn. I am awfully tempted to do that again. I'm not going to lie. I am awfully... You know what? If it ain't broke, let's try it.
And feed yourself.
Why not? So...
Good grief, Edward.
So that'll be a marble and donate. Oh, let's just close it off, shall we? So those are the first 2 that are getting scored. And then Santa Croce is down here, so that's not too bad. So I will then, nothing on the white, but there is another yellow at the bottom. So I will there, and then I will donate 1 over here to Santa Croce. Fini. I lied. I will go ahead and play that. And because I am the marble meister,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and get a marble. Now I'm Fini.
Runs through your hands like sand. Is what it does. I have it. I don't. No.
Give it away. Give it away to the church.
I feel like a little,
Red hot chili peppers.
yep,
there.
a little chili peppers.
Give it away now.
Give it away.
They're all there.
Okay, that makes sense. I guess this would be your gaming time, so Girly Gamer it is. All right. Cool. So as you guys can see, if you're new to the game, 15 scoring actions. That's one of the triggers for the end of the game. The other is we've used all our actions. Well, we have scored none, and we have a bunch of actions out there. But if you notice, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. So it could go scoring, 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 1, 2, 3 right away, which I would totally be in favor of.
This is too juicy for me right now not to.
Okay, awesome. So you get a brick and a cloth in any order you wish.
A brick and a cloth.
Okay, and then nothing for, well, actually, hold on. There's 4 in the stack, so first thing first. Purple gets kicked out, and it will score. We're just going to put it there as a reminder. So nothing for the white, then red gets a cloth and a brick again. And that's done. So now we pause. We go into the scoring. So purple, congratulations. You get the first tiebreaker. Now we're going to score Barcelona. Okay, moving on. Michael, your turn.
It was a nice stay in Palazzo Vecchio.
Let's see. So the rest of the cities are pretty
What
far
happens
off.
to the
now.
other disc
What other what do you mean?
that were there? They just stay?
The fourth one gets kicked out for the scoring one. That's what.
And that's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
There you go.
how did I miss that?
And there's no way for your colored discs to come back to you, right?
No.
The color
Or-
discs, no, but if a
When
white
you-
were to get kicked out, whoever triggers it takes the white and then they replace it with one of their own colors.
Okay. All right. So
So are you guys able to follow along at home? Granted, scoring really hasn't happened technically yet, but you get the idea. Interesting that we have all these stacks, but all these other actions that no one's taken thus far.
All the resources are on that side of the board.
yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to build stuff.
What is this building that you speak of?
Once we've filled the world with marble cubes,
All right.
Other
I'm
things
gonna-
we can do.
Whoops.
there's no marble left in Carrara.
Right? All right. So, wood and build in any order you wish.
Okay. So wood, and then build a workshop
Okay.
for wood and a brick, and then
So that was your first action.
that was the first action.
Nothing on the white, then the green.
And then same with the second green. Take a wood and then build a workshop.
Okay. Bueno. No card play.
Correct.
Okay. Mike, you're up.
Feed me and Dave. Marble wood, please.
Seems really self-serving.
It is.
really does.
It-
So,
it is.
but I'm okay with that also. All right. So you get wood and marble back to back,
Okay, wood, marble.
and then do it again, and then Banker Dave.
Get wood and marble. Oh.
Wood,
wood.
and then you cannot get marble, therefore you get a card. And Mike, you're going to build something?
I am going to build.
Well, basically anything but a workshop or a
Das
storehouse,
Boot.
right? Okay. Okay. And
So what does one ship here mean?
it means you can ship one good to one of the 3 shipping cities.
And with 2 ships, I
You
ship
can
2
ship
goods.
2 goods, and 3 you can ship 3.
Ah.
And now, I want to point out that even though Barcelona has scored already, it is technically useless for that. But if any of us has the Barcelona card, that will score 5, 3, and 1 respectively. Also, whenever we get to, where is it? Oh, the very last one, the shipping, that will count how many cubes between the 3 shipping cities. Okay, so Barcelona is not a lost cause right now. I just wanted to remind y'all.
And
So-
the resource scoring tiles count how much of that resources
It's been donated,
across-
right? So
okay.
I'm in good shape for the marble. I like my
I-
chances.
I
Okay.
did that wrong. I took a wood and a brick, and I should have taken 2 wood instead. to
gotcha.
build the ship.
Brick doesn't make great ships.
So-
Okay, cool. Oh, you know what I forgot? When you do me a favor, turn the alert light on and the patronage light, would you? All right,
And
Dave, you're
Palazzo
up.
Vecchio.
Oh, thank you. Right. So we do a
Yes.
scoring here, which how could I forget that? Santa Maria. Oh, hey, the
3
majority.
points.
3 points for yellow. Thank you. And 0 for second and 0 for third. Good deal. All right. So now, Banker Dave.
I'm going to go over here. I think this works. So first thing is,
Up to you. You can go do it in either order. You can either donate
I'm
or
gonna
make a statue.
donate to here
Okay.
because that can.
Nope. Donate is only marble, brick, and wood. This is the statue
Ah,
here. That's artwork. These three, you're building those cathedrals or those churches.
so I did it in reverse.
Okay, so you did your
Yeah.
artist or your artwork there. Now you can donate any one good onto the respective lines. So
Well, I think I put a wood here.
that. Oh, yeah, you're good. Okay, and so that was here. There's no piggybacking. So my turn. All right. Well, let there be no doubt that I am going to score something. The reason is, if I score something, then some miniato will score for me, and I will secure the 3 points. Unfortunately, Dave snuck in there with the 2.
Yes, looking at that, I thought that would be a real good thing to do.
So, I'm looking at available actions here, and this is one option, and that's another option, and actually, I think I'm going to go here so I can get a card. So I will... Huh. You know what? Yeah. I'm actually going to use my double action. Again, might be short-sighted here, but we'll see. So that will bump out for a scoring. So I will get a wood and a build. So I will get a wood. I cannot build, so I will take a card. That's what I drew. Then I will take another wood or a build first. If I take the build, no. I will take the wood first, then I will build, getting the ship out, and done. So, Michael, you get to piggyback.
All right, so I take a wood, and I'll take a card. Just
Okay.
show.
Yeah, you don't have to. If you want to play any of your cards, you can.
Nah.
Okay. All right. So then we go into a scoring, which is San Miniato. So third for first, or 3 points for first, which is yellow,
3
and
points.
2 for blue. Okay. Yeah, you worried me, Rob. It worked. All right. Cool. So that's the end of my action. So Matt, you're up. Hey, Kabuki kid, welcome. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Well, Girly Gamer, thanks for joining us. We appreciate this being one of your chosen live streams to join. Thanks. Hey, Rob, set it back to the other color, please. So, whenever that turns red, that's our alert that we're screwing something up in the rules. Look at chat. And when it blinks, it means we get a new patron. So those are our 2 alerts.
Cool.
All right?
Sweet.
Yeah. See? There you go. He turned it back. Now.
I'm gonna play a card.
Pretty cool, right?
Play a card. Get a wood.
They can't see that still.
Right.
You
play
were
a
nothing
card.
if not consistent, just like second place.
And then I'm gonna put this right here.
Wow. Okay, so now a white gets kicked out, which means you get the white one and you put the red up here for the scoring. Okay, so now you're going to get 2 actions.
Wondered how that worked.
All right. So I'm going to get a wood
And then build
and
what?
then build this.
Okay. And then you will get a wood.
Get a wood and then build this.
I'm noticing this is popular.
And then you play this
Nice.
and get
Now,
technically.
you should get 3 cloth, but because this is full, you only get 2. Because you partially filled that, you do not get a card. I know you know that, but for the folks at home. And then, Michael, you get to piggyback.
All right, so if I can choose to build first.
You
and
absolutely
fail,
can.
and
Yep.
Get a
To
card.
get it. And that's one of the clever things about this is the order in which you do that is completely up to you.
Got it.
And then I'll.
Do you
get a
wish
wood.
to play any cards?
Nope.
All right. So then we do a scoring for marble. Huh. Let me see. 3 points for yellow. Because
Yep.
Oh, man.
You sussed that out quite nicely, sir. Well done.
Hey, at least I don't. If I do win, I don't get hashtag bad teacher since I didn't teach
No.
tonight. Okay.
Not.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Whoa, I'd
That
like a
is-
turn first, if that's okay.
That was Matt's turn here.
It's
So fair
Michael's
enough.
turn, right?
Is it time
Well,
to,
not Mike. It's Michael's. Right.
with the all?
With the all. Okay.
Right.
Is it time
there
to
you
start
go.
using the player marker, active player marker?
Oh, we can if need be, or you can stack it up and push it off to the side.
Let's see, I think, let's go here.
Okay.
So it's gonna score red.
Yep. So this is Michael's turn. So you get 2 actions.
So just, let's see, lots of cloth and a couple brick.
Yep. And then Matt, do you wish to play any cards also before? Well, you can go ahead and take yours, Matt.
I'm gonna take a brick and 2 cloth.
Yep. So there's actually 2 whites sandwiching a red right there, which you guys can kind of see there. All right. So we're done there. No cards for anybody. So we're going to do a scoring for wood donations, and blue scores 3 points. And that's it. Wow, this is really unlike any other game I've played.
Okay, so the wagon is number of delivered cloth to wagon cities.
Which right now the only one that could even do that is Matt, because he's the only one that has a trade house
Yep.
in a city. So
Because
yes.
the rest of us are bikers.
All right. You changed my action. I'm going to collect that white cube under the cloth brick.
Okay, so that's going there. So it kicks that one out. So Michael, you get the white and the purple. Thank you for scoring.
Cloth, cloth, cloth,
And a brick.
and blick.
Any card play?
I wish.
Okay, so then we skip the white. We go to red, cloth and brick.
Alright, a brick and 2 more cloth.
Okay, and that's done. So then we go, this is crazy, dude. I did say that this accelerates, right? So we go overland deliveries. Whoop, whoop, whoop. None. I've never seen this many non-scoring actions
This is
in
going
any
too
game.
fast.
That is nuts. All right, so that was Sweater Mike that
Yes.
went. So Banker Dave, you're up.
I'm going back here, and the reason is I'm seeing a pattern here. Like, I want to get in here.
Yep,
So,
you really do, because that's about to score potentially.
so let's see.
This is nuts. And it's just the order in which these things came out and the way it's being used and manipulated.
So, what do I put here? Marble?
Okay, so yeah, it well depends what you donate.
I'm gonna.
Oh, for the art,
Yeah.
that's marble.
Okay.
Take a look. See,
Yeah.
donate 1 marble.
So that can go there.
Okay, so that is that action, and now you donate. So that's going to be a wood. Okay, it doesn't have to go to Santa Croce. Just as a
Oh.
reminder.
Yeah, but it's the only one that hasn't scored, so why not?
All right, so then again, doing the same thing and donate. All right, so you're done.
Well, I look at it and I go, okay.
Huh. Wow, I'm really not super keen on any of my options here. I was going to do something that scored Santa Croce, but now I'm only getting 2 points and you're getting 3, Dave, so that's less appealing to me. This one time, can I, no, so I'm worried that if I don't score it, that somebody's going to jump ahead of me. However, that would be 2, that would only be, yeah. All right. Check that. We'll actually go here. right, so I will get a cloth and a brick. Purple will get a cloth and a brick.
2 cloth and a brick.
And then we're going to have a scoring for Santa Croce. So it's going to be 3 points for blue, 2 for yellow. I did explain in the previous play how to the goal of the game right now.
It's points, right? it's engine production.
Right, all right, Matt.
It's not just
you're
cubes
up.
over here.
Right.
I like having cubes.
No, you get now. That's the interesting thing. So if you take a look at this, so at the current state, both Dave and I don't have a ton of cubes on our board. We're up in points. You guys are just crushing having stuff in house and ready to monopolize. But so it's going to be. I see you guys catching up pretty quickly. I really do think that will happen.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're out of it by a long shot. Just keep in mind what the next few are that are scored and go from there. Okay?
Remind me what the significance of the having
So,
your discs out here
tiebreakers.
again?
Okay, tiebreakers.
Okay, that's right.
So what it is, so right now, if purple and red were tied, we would look at how many seats between the Palazzo Vecchio and the council. So red has 3. Purple has 2, so red would score first or score the higher amount of what they're tied. In the case of blue and green, green has 1, blue has 1, but this also counts as a tiebreaker. So blue would actually have the tiebreaker over green, and then purple has 2, blue has 2. Well, blue reached their second seat before purple, because you see it went boop boop and then it took down to here for purple. So blue actually has the tiebreaker ahead of purple as well.
Okay, so
Okay.
these are stronger than up here.
Yes.
Because it counts first.
Right.
basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. All right. Cool.
All right.
All right.
Do I need to come up with another? Okay.
Well, I'm going to go right there.
Okay.
I'm going to build.
Okay.
And
Then donate
I'm going
something.
to donate that.
Are you sure there?
No.
Oh, never mind. Santa Croce already scored, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
cancel
Yeah,
that.
so
That's
they've
right.
all-
Yeah. Well, unless in-game scoring, right?
Right.
You don't know what other people have.
But
right now.
I have to donate something. Right?
You don't have to, but you can't voluntarily pass and take a card. So you could choose not to, and just remember, God is watching. If you choose to
I
not
won't
donate,
choose not to.
Wow, what a heathen! All right,
Shame.
so hey, we got a new patron.
Whoa.
All right.
I'm building again,
So welcome, Franny. All right, thank you very much.
and I choose not to donate again.
Wow, stingy.
Selfish.
All right.
Okay.
So that was here. That was you. No card play. Michael, you're up.
All right. Let's go here.
So I don't think Franny's in chat tonight, but she normally is. So thank you.
So I will take a brick, and then I will build using 2 bricks.
Stanley.
Stanley?
Stanley,
bricks.
2 bricks.
Never gets old to me.
Mhm.
Nope.
Somewhere.
Technically, they're also cube bricks.
Let's do.
Oh my god.
Let's do Hamburg first.
Okay.
Well, I guess only for now, since I only have 1 build.
Right.
And I'll play a wagon.
Oh, there you go.
So it's just 1 per.
It's however many trade depots you have. So in this case, you only have 1. Therefore, you deliver 1 cloth. But you're winning in Hamburg
All right.
and winning in that already scored. Never mind.
Womp womp.
Yep. All right. So that was green. That was here. No, I'm sorry. Where
Yeah,
was that? It was
this one.
here. Okay.
So-
So now blue gets to follow suit.
So I get a brick,
Hey, Franny. Thank you. All right.
and I'm going to play a card.
Okay.
That's
They can't see that.
oh yes, I keep forgetting about that. So I get a
It's funny, I have the opposite problem. We were at Extra Life, and I was stacking them like this so the camera could see, even though we weren't.
Yeah.
I just have it.
Force ahead.
And my thought was, if I do that, then I can build a boat.
Yeah, go sailing, young man. All right. So that was blue. Nothing else for the white one. So that goes back. That was Michael's turn. Sweater Mike, you're up.
Oh my gracious. It's time for stuff to happen. It really
Is it?
is.
I have felt that way for a number of years, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jarapato? Yarapato? Maybe? Hello?
Haro potato.
Hero Pato. But yeah, usernames are so tough. Real names are hard enough for me. Is it making sense for the two guys that have not played yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
it's just a little hazy on. I didn't realize that all the discs stayed there.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know why. I watched the whole video and twice. You think I learned?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, Dave.
It's been a long time, man. And I was out of the country.
So it didn't count, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It wasn't illegal where I was.
Right there.
Well, nice shot. Right there.
Uh-huh. There's the
Okay,
replacement.
so that gets kicked out. You get another white. And we'll have a scoring there. So it goes
Soon
purple,
you're gonna have
yellow,
nothing
purple.
but white discs.
Right?
Yep.
And that's actually something I've never seen as well. So
All right.
cloth and brick. So again, just like what happened with Matt, you can partially fulfill the cloth, so you don't get a card. So that's that. Then I get a cloth singular in Stanley. Okay, and then you again, you cannot take either of those actions. So one card at a time. Even though you get two cards, you may want to do something with that one first.
Negative.
And also, technically, we should declare which action you're doing. In this case, it wouldn't matter.
Mhm.
But, like, if it's a build or a brick type thing, that might matter. Okay.
Okay. Those will be useful next turn. Pass.
Take care, Chris. All right. All right. So that is that action. So now we score for donations of art. Only one person has done art.
Good man.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
I saw it coming.
You're welcome.
Put them side by side if you would, Michael.
Yep.
There you go. Cool. All right. So you're up.
So we're more than half, or 8 out of 15 tiles have scored, and only 2 players have scored so far.
And they've scored well.
So in the review, Amanda lamented the comicalness kind of the 50 point, which ain't happening in a 5-player game. Maybe in a 3-player game. Maybe in a 4.
We were up in there.
Yeah,
so.
but that's still.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Well, the good news is, Michael, you might get off the schneid here. It looks like
Yeah, I might.
first or second at least.
Yeah.
Looking at the cities that
Uh-huh.
are coming up. It's this one here, right?
All of the cities are
Troyes.
covered.
Okay, so we got Hamburg first, Brick, then Troyes, then London, then Lisbon, then Bruges, London, Lisbon, Troyes, and shipping.
Lots of places. Well,
I'm certain that all of you are completely mystified as to what my card is here. Given that I've done nothing.
I have no clue.
I'm going to go here.
Wow.
Yes, sir,
All right, well, that sucks.
All right, so you get cloth or brick first,
I'm taking a brick
okay? And then,
and a cloth.
so you get 2 cloth. And then you can do it again.
I'm going to pause at this point and play a card.
Okay,
I'm going to play a build
they
card
still can't see it. Okay,
and build me a building.
yep.
These 2.
So 2 bricks becomes a trade house in Troyes. All right, so then you still have one of each action to do.
So I get a brick.
Okay. And 2 cloth. All right, then purple gets
Full up, full up.
2 cards. So 1
Nice.
for which?
That one.
Okay.
Okay. That's very interesting. It's irrelevant. Yes, it is completely irrelevant. And I cannot play these. Correct?
Yes, you can. It's your turn. Even though you're
Excellent.
not the active player here, or the player who triggered it, you are the active player. So you absolutely can play as many cards as you want during your turn. So you can build.
I'm building a trade house in Bruges.
All right. So that's 2 bricks, sir.
That is 2 bricks. Stanley.
All right. Cool. So that is here. And now for me, I get a cloth and 1 brick. Huh. All right. So we are halfway home right now. So building is nice and donating is nice.
Did we score
had-
this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I missed that.
Okay.
Good call. So we score Hamburg, which I imagine you are in favor of. 3
I
points for
am.
green, the only one that is. This is
Doesn't the houses
nuts.
count too?
No, they
for
do
Hamburg?
not. You it's only actual cubes in the cities.
Huh, I thought the
Same with
houses
shipping.
counted too.
They do. They just allows you to do that, sir.
I didn't score any in the last game. So that's probably
Fair enough.
why.
Okay.
I didn't
All
remember
right.
that. That was
So-
all shipping.
I actually
That's right.
will go ahead. I'm going to build first, so I'm going to build 2 bricks. 2 bricks is a storehouse, and the storehouse will go into
Your choice.
Bruges. And then I will donate, and I will donate 1 brick, and I will donate the brick. Okay. There we go, because they've all scored, right? But brick's coming up to score. I'm the only one that's donated brick now. All right, so that was this action here, and nobody gets the double, so that's it. Matt, your turn, sir.
A turn late, but whatevs.
Hold on, where were you? Where'd you go? Here. All right. That's funny. Sean says, I hope
So I
Mike's
decide-
secret goal is score 50 points for scoring 0 points. If so, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. My secret plan.
All right, so you're delivering over land.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 storehouses, so you get to deliver 1 to each. And then cloth, 1 of each. Done. Any cards, sir? All right, Michael, you're up.
Okay.
Peanut Gallery, throwing jabs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's start some shipping.
All right.
So I got marble.
Okay, and then you can ship 1 good to any of the 3 cities.
1 cloth, right?
Right, correct. 1 cloth specifically.
All right. What's first?
So London looks like.
London.
Okay. And any card play, sir?
Let's see. Is there any point in that? So these have all scored.
Oh, well, yes.
Okay.
But so it's just end game scoring, but also don't forget there's brick that's about to score as well. That's the only thing that's left other than end game scoring for the churches,
Okay.
which I've never again. But that's the variability of when the scoring happens, and that keeps it fresh, right?
Right. All right. So if I were to turn this marble into art, that would only do something if someone had the card for
Correct.
these places. Okay. Let's put 1 here.
Okay. That it?
Yeah.
All right. So that was here. Sweater Mike, you're up. Sean says he's the horse I bet on. I'm allowed to light a fire under his bet. Need some work. Need some work out of my prize winner tonight.
He's reminding me that there's a point to this game. Wait a minute.
In Kabuki Kid, if the object of the game
Point to this game.
was to get the ball closest to the pin without knocking it over, you'd be champion of the world. Wow, the Peanut Gallery is laying it on tonight. And by all means, Sean, please keep beating that horse.
Let's see.
That's awesome.
Wow. Let's.
The thing we donate is marble, right?
No, you donate any of those three.
Oh,
If only it was right here in front of you.
well, it's hard to see from up there.
Oh, is that what it is?
Actually, it is literally right in front of
Oh, yeah, that too. So no. Hold on. Farsighted? Nearsighted. You're covered. Okay, I got nothing for you.
Well, I'm old.
When in doubt, fall back on that. I see how it is. Okay.
Let's do. Marble has already scored.
Let's go brick.
Brick and build.
Brick and build. All right, so hold on. We need another purple, sir.
Oh my goodness, you mean I got another white disc?
Yeah.
What happens now?
So hold on. Now he has nothing but white discs because that
What
gets
happens if
kicked
he
out.
puts one on top and gets a white disc?
If
and he only
okay,
has a white
so
disc?
so now he has none of his color left. If he were to kick out another white disc,
The
we would
second
find one of his purple, and the white disc would replace the purple.
Oh,
Okay,
I
all right.
see.
So it
Look
is
at how many
this
purples you've got
actions.
up there. Jeez.
Yeah, well, he's going to win ties.
Yeah.
So I'm
But
playing
that-
a card.
Hold on, it requires him to have something out here though for him to be tied. Just saying. Okay, so what are you doing, sir?
Okay, I'm playing this wood card,
Okay.
and we're going to build,
Okay.
which is a boat, and then take brick,
And then do it again.
and then build, which is a glory to you and your house.
Yeah, I don't even get glory to Rome on that one.
No.
And take another brick.
Yep. And now green, you get both actions.
All right. Take a brick and build. I'll build a boat.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. All right. And then blue
Get a brick.
and build, if you
Get
wish.
to build a warehouse.
You do,
Yeah.
which is the only spot available.
And I also want to play a card. Oops. Put that wood in there.
Okay. So that is here. That's done. That's Sweater Mike's. Now we score. Oh,
I just have a marble and an artwork to play.
technically should have done on your
Yeah.
turn, but that's fine. No worries. So marble turns into artwork.
And it goes.
This is tiebreaker, and then it's the rest of it is your best
Tiebreaker.
guess. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to put more on tiebreaker. Then I look and see how many purple has and red has, and I'm going.
So we go brick, which I'm really surprised that nobody did that yet. 3 points for yellow because I'm the only one that's donated brick. See, a pious man. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Dave,
One brick?
You're up. Hey,
Yeah, you're going to
hold on.
push
That's
that.
infinitely more than all of you combined.
True.
By ratio.
Okay, Matt, is it time to pry open the can of whoop ass?
Wow, they are
if
talking.
I had one.
They are talking mad smack in here. Rob says, "Hey, next race, Sean, maybe take the cobbles and blinders off before the race starts rather than after."
Oh, God.
Oh man.
I have my 3 white discs here to win the game with.
All right, show us. Put them underneath because they can see underneath your player board. There you go. That's your actions left. Okay.
You still have no idea.
Nope, not a clue.
Actually, I don't have it.
Oh boy.
Joy.
I think your jockey fell off. Matt's still got a ways to come because he got a whole lot of second places.
I might be second. Might be second from last this time.
Wow.
It is a nice sweater. Yes. That's awesome.
Just everything was after scored before it got to me. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. No, I'm gonna get that. No. So I had to change. By the time it got to me, it scored. So I had to change my plan to something else. And by the time I got back around, that scored.
Yeah, this is going. It just goes so fast.
Not always, though. That's the thing. A lot of times it goes 3/4 of the game with very little scoring, and then score every turn. So, all right, a double.
Yes.
All right, so cloth and deliver to land.
Yeah, we're
sir.
2/3 through and still have 3 spaces
Yeah,
that are
completely unused.
untouched.
Yeah. So there's your cloth. So now you get to deliver. You have 2 storehouses, so 1 to each. All right, then do it again.
Repeated myself.
So there's your cloth, and then deliver over land. And red, your option of order, sir.
I will deliver over land first.
That makes the most sense. This way you can then get the extra cloth.
Gadzooks.
Yep.
And then we'll just replace them.
There you go. Well done. So that was Banker Dave. We have no scoring. It becomes my turn. Oh boy. All right.
Spicy tonight. Goodness gracious.
You know what? I will take a little pity. I'm worried to do that actually. So what I'm thinking about is, no, that doesn't get me a card, does it? So never mind. So I will do those 2 actions. So I will deliver over land to Bruges, the only place I can, because only place I have a trade house. And then I do have marble. So it's amazing that I have nothing up here. Sadly,
You've been doing things nobody
I'm
else
actually,
is doing.
hold on. I'm now
been busy scoring points.
Now I'm tied with Michael. Done, I think. Yep, done.
Right there. So
Oofda.
I will.
That was here?
Yep.
Okay.
I will deliver first again.
There you go. And here comes the engine paying off, right?
Yep.
And
A little
then-
late, but
Well, I don't know. With all this still to come, I don't
Break
know
a
that
leg.
it is.
I should have just kept those. 'Cause
It's
Yeah.
only up to 9 points though. It's not enough for second place.
Well, yet, but in game scoring. So
It's true.
then there's your cloth and your second delivery, and then more cloth, and done.
too many.
And Michael.
All right. Let's use my boat.
Okay.
All right. So marble first, and then 2 boats, which means I can ship 2 cloth.
Yep.
total.
To any mix of city.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. You can deliver 2 to one
So-
city if you want, however you want to.
London and
Cool. Take care, Nerfenstein. Thanks for the company. Tell
right.
Tiffany we said hi.
so that was the first action, and then the second one, more marble and more of the same.
Okay.
And might as well turn one of the marbles into another statue here.
Okay. All right. So, Sweater Mike.
Double everywhere.
Oh, yeah, and Steve Durr. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go, and when you ship out of each of your ships.
Yep. A maximum. It doesn't have to. You can ship less, but yes, a maximum of your quantity of ships. Humana. I don't have an excuse because I do talk for a living now.
Professional
This
talker.
game played so much different than the first game. So
That's,
much.
isn't that a good thing, though?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Hey, would you like
Yeah.
to give me some more? Okay.
I'd love to give you some more points, Matt.
There's a lot of red on the board all of a sudden
Okay,
over
I just-
land.
I just have a cloth making shipping overland machine going.
Let's go with the open space between art and shipping.
Between art and shipping, right here. All right. So you get to do both twice. So one at a time, though.
So let's. And I can only ship 2 cubes. Is that right?
Yeah, you have 2 boats.
Okay.
And they can go to the same or different cities. Is that to Lisbon? Okay.
And London.
Okay. So that was here. Now you
Donate.
can donate some art or
Craft.
art because this is donate. So I want to.
Put that in a Palazzo Vecchio.
Okay. All right. So now you get to do both
Could
again.
still. Oh right. Never mind.
Lisbon and London.
Okay. And for more art, sir.
And more art.
Closing that off.
Yep. All right. So Banker Dave, you're up. It's not overly thinky, but I think there's some legitimate good decisions to be made in this. And this
Oh, yeah.
and I said this in our review tonight. I feel like I'm ruining the entire podcast. But this coupled with the way it triggers this is just genius. Is fantastic. All right, so here, so we kick that out. That goes up yonder. All right, so break and build, sir.
Brick. Well, the only thing I can build is one of these, right?
Correct. And if you choose not to build, you can, but you don't get a card
Oh, I
because
don't get
you
a card.
voluntarily chose not to.
Well, might as well then.
Yeah, every time you get cloth. Right? All right, cool. So that's done. That was here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so white, nothing.
Green.
Michael.
All right. So I have the resources to build another one of these trading house things, but all the slots are full, so that means that I can't
You-
do the action.
So
I get a
therefore
card.
you get a card, right?
Come on. Okay. Sweet.
No whammies, big bucks.
And then I get a brick.
Brick. Yep.
And I drew something good.
Okay. Oh.
I'm
sailing away.
Let's see.
2 goods.
London is first, so I'll shore up that, I guess.
All right. So that was here. That was
Score.
Banker Dave. And now we're going to score
Hey,
Bruges.
look, points.
What are these? Hey,
Crazy.
I'm on board. So Bruges. Obviously, red's going to take first here with 3. Congrats. Welcome to the game.
Yay.
All right. And 2 for yellow. All right. Cool. Done. So the next city to score is London.
Do it.
You know what? I will. Not where you thought, but I will. So I have.
It I meant was score London.
Oh, sorry. I have 1 measly ship. I'm gonna go up here, try and get that, and then I cannot donate or make art. There will be no arting, but I will go ahead and play that for a brick. And the way things are going, it doesn't look like it's going to happen for me, so I'll go ahead and play that card I've been holding for a cloth. Because I was waiting to see if I built the second one of these to be able to get 2. No double action, nobody owns it. Matt, you're at action, sir. Ashley, we actually might be live streaming that next month, potentially. And I saw that Sean had said that he says, what a great herd to be part of. Hardest I've laughed in a while. So that's awesome. And apparently I became Ralph Cramden. Okay. Try to imagine all life as you know it, stopping instantaneously in every molecule in your body, exploding at the speed of light.
No, thank you.
No. That was last night. That was for Soul.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Okay,
So
so
kicks out the green. I will get a wood. I will build a ship for what that's worth.
okay. All right. So
Because
no
it won't
more
be scoring London.
right, no more actions, and then London gets scored. So it's going to be 3 for green, 2 for purple.
Scoreboard.
Welcome to the
pad,
game.
I'm off
Welcome.
the pad.
And 1 for yellow.
Second to last.
Oh, they opened the gates. It's time to run.
All right, so that was Matt here. So Michael, you're up.
Okay. Let's try this.
We talked about it in an episode a while back. You'd have to go to the website and search for Crisis, where we did.
Let's go here. It'll pick yellow out.
Tiebreaker for something I'm not scoring. Okay, all right.
All right. So before I do either action, I'm gonna play this,
Okay,
which fills up my brick warehouse. So
Okay.
now I do the brick action.
okay.
Draw a card.
And maybe it's shipping or something like that. So,
And so
there's that.
cloth. I get one in
Each.
one in each
Correct.
spot. And what do you know? It was a boat.
Oh, there you go. Well done. So
So-
put 2 out there.
All right, so Lisbon is just about to score. It's not. So I just need to hope I hit something that is an endgame card at
Yep.
this point.
Which is your best guess as to where it'll be.
Yeah. Maybe Barcelona. Maybe there.
Okay,
Go with
cool.
that.
So that is green, purple, brick, and cloth.
Cloth. Brick.
Okay, any cards?
I wish.
All right, you're up, sir.
Score.
Oh, good call. Right, I'm not used to seeing yellow up there. It threw me off. Lisbon, so it's going to be 3 points for green and 2 for purple. All right, done. 2 more scorings. Now, just to be clear, Sweater Mike started the game. So if we score these, we finish the round to where everybody has the same number of actions, or we've taken all our actions. Okay? If Michael ends the game, he triggers the final scoring. Game ends. We go into final scoring because everybody will have taken the same amount of turns in that case. Okay? Cool. So Mike, you're up.
Same thing again.
You're gonna
Same thing.
Marble and shipping.
this up here.
I'm sorry. Art and shipping.
Okay. All right. So here.
All right.
So art.
Here's some artwork.
Okay.
Heck, let's throw it out here.
Okay. I really hope somebody's got Maria. I don't like my chances though. Okay. And 2 shipping.
Shipping is here and here.
Okay.
And
So that was 1 set of actions. Now second set of actions. What order do you want to take them?
art.
Okay. So cannot. So you get a card.
And shipping.
All right. Dose shipping O. Okay. So then for me, I can ship, but I will go ahead and art first. I cannot, so I will get an art. And I will go ahead and I will play it. So I donate. I have a brick. I will go ahead and donate a brick here just to be able to secure second place in Santa Croce. And then shipping, I can ship, and I kind of see what's going on here. Could go either way, to be honest with you. But we're going to go there. Done, done. So that's all of those. That was Sweater Mike. Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna go here.
Yep, there we go, dominating. That's smart. So, what order do you want to do them, sir?
We will do donate first.
Okay, so you can donate a marble if you wish.
Or, I mean, let me go the other way. Yeah.
The artwork, okay?
So,
You have 2 choices. Santa Maria
right here.
and Santa Croce.
well, I'm not in there. So it doesn't matter. So I'll go here.
Okay, and now you cannot donate. So that's the end of your first set. Now, second set. Which one do you want to do first?
I'll do the art.
Okay. Okay, and then,
And then I will play a card,
okay,
and it's a brick.
Okay.
So I
Nope.
get a brick.
Yep. So now you can donate.
Yes, just have to decide where. And I might as well donate here.
Okay. All right. Then which do you want to do first?
I will donate again.
Donate.
So
Oh, okay. So there's your donation. And then artwork, or do you want to play a card?
I will play a card.
Okay.
Oh wait, if you play a card,
You can't play a card to get a card. You cannot.
let me have
Right.
a card, please.
Okay.
And I will play this card.
So that's all your actions, but you can still play cards.
Right.
Okay.
Was trying for something there, and I didn't get it. So I will play a marble.
Okay.
Scored,
So you-
my phone rings weird.
and that it?
That's it.
All right. So that's here. No scoring. So it behooves me, before you guys get a chance to score too much, to try and
And the game.
end the game, because I'm not going to be able to get over to Trois. So what would benefit me? You know what? If it ain't broke. All right, so I will get a marble. I will donate said marble. So that was my first one. For my second one, I will get a marble. I will donate said marble. I think I got second place locked up there, so let's secure first place here. There. That's it here. Then we score trois. That looks like first place is red for 3 and 2 for blue. Fini. Done. Matt. Yes, Crisis was Essen last year. It was a Kickstarter. They actually
Not
ended it
scoring that
early.
either, so yeah, the game is probably going to end now.
So if Matt ends the game, then the only person who will get a
Turn is
to
Michael, because he's the only way.
Right.
Everybody has the same number of turns, correct? But the only thing is, if Matt scores this, if a cube or if a disc gets kicked out, it just goes out of the game. There's no more.
got it.
No more, because if somebody has the Palazzo Vecchio, then the seats are already locked up.
Got it.
Okay. Which that very well might be Michael's scoring card, or Sweater Mike's scoring card, since he loaded up there.
There's only one thing that even remote makes sense, I think.
Okay,
That's
so
there.
that gets kicked out. So now, technically, you would choose one. So we'll just, it doesn't matter
Doesn't
at
matter.
this point. So there, and then this will go up.
Oh,
He still
okay.
has a cube.
I cannot art.
Oh, he does have a disc, doesn't he?
Yeah,
So
I do.
technically, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So you would take that instead and go there. Okay.
Cannot art.
So you
Or
went
just
here?
Yeah, went
Okay.
there. Cannot art. Got a card.
Okay.
I'll play it. Why
Okay,
not?
so
Just
get,
to-
and then you can ship.
one. And
Which this could be an important one. So now it's a question of which one of these scores,
I
right?
don't know.
Okay, so then nothing for white. For me, I can deliver. And I'm looking at this. So red, right now, if I were to go here, I only have one. I would lose all the tiebreakers. So I will go ahead and ship, and I will ship to Lisbon.
Where you're a solid third.
You're right. And Michael can't hurt me there. He can't hurt me in either. Really doesn't matter, because here I would be fourth.
Yeah,
So-
I can be second there. So
And then I will draw a card for the artwork, and I'm done. That's it.
You're in the same situation.
All right, so now we score shipping. So it's the majorities between all 3 cities. So it looks like
Michael.
Michael's going to score 3,
All right.
Purple's
12.
going to score 2, and I'm going to somehow squeak away 1 point. All right, so Michael, bring us home, sir.
All right. Let's see. If I, so in the donate action, is it It's just one.
One
during
cube,
one
right,
cube.
of any of the bottom row, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of us chipped in for the Steal the Game stuff. I did proofreading on the website and everything. Paul Grogan did the rules. So when the guys at Luda Creations had their cash box stolen, along with R&R Games and somebody else at Essen last year, they designed this overnight, Friday night or Saturday night at Essen. I forget who. There was a group of them. They stayed up all night designing Steal This Game, and kind of and ran a Kickstarter. Ended up making more money than they lost on the Kickstarter,
Nice.
which was awesome to see the community. And then, yeah, a bunch of us helped out with making that happen. So that was really
So
cool.
there was
to see.
no more scoring, no matter where he placed, as far as
correct.
Right.
Right.
So I guess I'll just
So
ship my one cloth and hope that someone has this card.
okay. Well, I thought it might have been you. Could have been Michael. Okay. All right.
And then I
Well, no,
collect
then-
some marble.
Yeah. And do you have any cards?
Oh wait, I will.
So
Okay,
hold on.
so the first
So
first
you
one
shipped.
I ship and then get a marble.
Okay,
And then
second time.
Second time, I can't ship, so now I draw a card.
Okay, so that's the second one there. Now you get a marble.
Now I get a marble.
Okay, now you have your
and
third set of actions. Which order do you want to do them?
then, ship to draw
Okay.
a card. And marble. And the cards end up not doing anything for me.
Okay, all right, so that is the end of the game. We ended one turn early. So now we'll go ahead and do it in turn order just to draw the suspense a little. So, Sweater Mike, you're up.
Man.
What's your. And we'll put them up top.
Michael chose correctly.
Yep.
It is Lisbon.
All right, so
Sweet.
5, 3, and 1. So it's going to be 5 for Michael, 3 for Mike, and 1
thread.
glorious
Correct.
one for me. Whew. All right, so Banker Dave, what's yours? Wrong one.
What do you think?
Center Croce?
Yeah.
Yep, so I deduced that safely. So it's going to be 5 for blue, 3 for yellow, yeah, and 1 for purple. And I don't know. What do you guys think it is for mine? I'm curious.
Obviously not anything I was doing.
Yeah, obviously not. I think you're here.
Yeah, you're right. I tried to play it off. Oh, wrong one.
wagon.
I'm like, can it
Tried
be
to play
that?
it
Can
off.
it be that?
So it's going to be 5 for yellow. What is it? 3 for green. And okay, so now we have our first tiebreaker. So we have blue and purple. So purple has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blue has 1, 2, 3. Purple's going to get a point. All right, done. Matt, I hope it's something over land
Yeah, it is.
up there.
It's toi.
All right, so 12. It looks like 5 for red and 3 for blue, and that's it. Bring it home, Michael.
All right.
Bruges. I'll take it. 5 for red,
Yeah.
3 for yellow.
Oh,
Wow.
Undefeated.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Well, second to last. Okay.
right.
It's a kind of second.
So the game. So seeing so many things, either one person or nobody score. I've never seen that. Now this is 8 or 9 games I've played of this, and it's played completely different this time than I've seen in the others.
I think part of it is where the boat and the wagon were,
Yeah. Yep.
with the donate in between.
yes.
Really, no synergy there.
Yeah, and that's just the way the game played out there. So, okay, so we'll start with the 2 new guys who this is your first game. So, thoughts?
Well, it sounded like it was just part of how the tiles came out, but it just felt like it was just going so fast at the beginning. Like Matt was saying, you would try to do something, and by the time it got around to you, it was already too late. But I love the mechanism of how the actions out there work.
Yeah, and
scoring, and I think it's really clever, and definitely want to play it some more.
Okay, all right.
And I'm glad I managed to catch up to finish third, middle of the pack at least.
A reasonable right score. All right, Dave.
Yeah.
I really bogged down at the end, and I think part of it is you have to be very judicious with your white cubes, especially early in the
Or
game.
your white discs.
Yeah. Just because if you play them early, you're not going to be scoring. And I'm looking around toward the end, and I was on the bottom of all the stacks, so that if somebody plays on top of them, I just get kicked out. I really like this game.
All right. Well, good. All right. So even though neither of you, I mean, you guys finished in middle of the pack, right?
Yeah.
But even so that's good. So second from last.
Yeah, I like this game too. It was a little too fast for what I was expecting.
Oh, I think it surprised all of us.
Yeah, because I thought I was going to get that one and didn't, and thought I was going to get nothing, and so by the time my engine was awesome, it started a little late. Couldn't get it there.
Yeah, it was
So,
impressive watching you ship over land. Just
yeah.
3 cubes, 3 cubes, 3 cubes,
Yeah.
3
Mhm.
cubes.
I don't know how you got all that brick to build those trade houses, but oof, that sure worked nicely.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there a
Yep.
lot. Well, I was there a whole bunch, and people kept going there, so
Yep.
I kept getting it. But yeah, I like this game a lot. Like once something's been scored, it's like, oh well, that's not good anymore. I've got to try something else. Oh well.
To a point,
To a
but at
point,
the same
but-
time, and I mean, it comes down to trying to deduce
Mhm.
what everybody's end game scoring was. Like I tried, and I think I did a pretty good job of just mooching a little bit here and there to be able that 1 point here, that 3
Yeah.
points here.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You know what I mean? So being able to figure that out and educate a guess by what people are doing really makes a huge difference.
Yeah. I coveted your 3 cloth houses with the first game that we played. So that was my strategy, going to get those cloth houses in there and then start producing and shipping cloth. And boy, it was tough to get those ships there for me. So I was in the same boat as Matt. I'd set the engine up. It's built and ready to go, but it's kind of too late now.
Yeah.
The game
What
does
was that?
The game
Suddenly it's
does
over.
go quick. I mean, an hour and 15 minutes or so total, less, and that's with the stream. So I mean, it says that it plays 45 to 75 minutes, which, yeah, the game goes quick, and it's one of those to where it go whoop. Whereas this was more it happened quick earlier.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not locking on to this one yet.
Are you liking it though, or not?
Oh no, need to play it more.
Okay, so so you want to play it
Oh,
more?
I'm intrigued.
Okay.
The other thing is the theme. Oh my goodness, I just love Florence. I really do.
Of course.
What a beautiful city.
See now, and here you mentioned the theme here, and I don't at no point any of this outside of the joking with God's not going to be happy if you don't donate to the church. Outside of that, it doesn't feel thematic even a tiny bit to me.
No, it's just an
Cube pusher.
interesting facade.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
So
So it was not an architect who successfully built Il Duomo. It was a goldsmith.
really,
A goldsmith had to take over the job of architecting that dome, which was by far the largest in Europe at that time.
really.
And the doors are just magnificent.
Yeah, and actually, now having 2 plays of this, I may have liked 3 better than 5.
Really?
Yeah, and I think I'd be interested at 4. I think
Okay.
4 might be a sweet spot. At
Okay.
least for
See,
me.
and I like it. I like it at 4 or 5 more than 3 because of the fact that it's. I guess it is more chaotic.
It's
but
more chaos at 5.
But it's also more. I mean, it's more interactive because of the fact that this doesn't scale. The amount of actions doesn't. I mean, the number of discs you get and the number of white discs you get changes, but the available actions doesn't. So it's easier for one player to dominate, even though we have that and we have that. Still, overall, there's just more interaction forced just by default.
So, have you ever seen this before, where there was a space that no one
like
used throughout
this?
the game?
No, actually, I never have. There's always been at least one disc on a spot before. So, I mean, again, 8-9 plays, and I'm still seeing new stuff with all of this.
Awesome.
So let's see, chat here. Let's see.
1846, yes.
Sean says, I want Mike to beat Edward at Through the Ages. He's too good at Calimala. That won't be a problem. He's a shark at Through the Ages.
We did that. It's been streamed.
Let's see. Okay, Paul says, if your scoring goal scores early in the game, it seems that it would be hard to conceal it. See, so here's my question on that, and I'll ask everybody here. So Paul asked that, so I was playing it off. So I had San Miniato and we had Santa Maria, and I was able to put out marble early, or everybody was able to. I just focused on that. And I mean, I was playing it off, it's going to score early, so I'm going to get that. So I thought I did a pretty good job of concealing that, even though you guys kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
Even though
Only
you
at the end.
Exactly. So that's my argument for being able to actually conceal it a bit. Yeah, I think. But again, that's going to come with experience, right? Because like you guys, your first game, you're focused on what am I trying to do, whereas now I'm not only playing my game, I'm trying to play y'all's game, and I'm trying to hide, don't look at the man behind the curtain for my secret goal as well.
That's the best part of games, is when you also have to play the other players' games as well.
100% agree with that. Let's see.
So I guess the experience here would come in an experienced player being able to look at the disposition of the action tiles and read how the game might proceed through them. I suppose someone could have looked at the board here and forecasted heavy investment on the right-hand side.
Well, you have the 2 transportation actions over here, right? Plus you have donut clause. So I would imagine this would be popular. So, okay. So early on, these are definitely going to be popular. These should have been, right? Because, right. Yeah. Donation, I just abuse that because you can donate straight, you get it and donate it, so why not? Everybody else was doing other stuff. The building with a resource, especially the building resources. So yeah, you can definitely see that this side would definitely be earlier because you have to be able to build with the resources before you can do those 2 things. So what it should have been, and it was kind of this way, is more here, transitioning more to the left side. And that's just the way these came out. I mean, if this had been like this, even something as simple as that might have made for a completely different game. Right? So, but that's the genius of being able to make this variable.
And that's why it went so fast too, is because everybody was on this side and it was like
kicking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there you go.
So building the engine was over here, running it was over here, and doing anything over there.
So read that, and also read
the order in which these are.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's another reason why I wanted to do streams at different player count, but also this played out completely different than the first game did. And I wanted to show folks that, wow, okay, it really does play out way different. So, yeah. Kevin asks, is the game not released yet? It was released at Essen at Spiel 2017, so last week. There are stores that are going to be getting it, but it's going to get picked up by somebody here in the U.S. It hasn't been announced yet, but somebody is going to pick this up. There's no doubt. Let's see, Michael, to go along with that, if your scoring goal gets scored early, it's harder to take that scoring goal over because everyone will try and place the cube good in that area. Since it's going to be scored early, sure. But I took that risk right? And I just saw a good excuse to be able to do that. So I thought more people would be in competition for that.
Well,
honestly.
you were there first and in the dominant position, so it concealed it.
And so people were like, I'm not going to mess with that.
Right. If you had been behind and then you'd had to stack in, that would have telegraphed you.
Sure. Yep. That makes total sense. So, cool. All right. Yeah. And Tony Simpkins says, by the way, I love seeing different player count streams. It's amazing how different the game plays. And that's exactly why we want to do it. So, cool. Plus, it gave me an excuse to not have to teach tonight. So, I'll take that once in a while. So, cool. All right. So thank you, everybody, joining us around the world there, as well as fellas. Thanks for joining me tonight.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. And if you like what we're doing, consider supporting the show through Patreon or through our store. There's 592 now, thanks to Franny joining. There you go. And Amanda says episode 90, featuring our review of Calimala, drops in about 30 minutes. So cool, good deal. So
Thank
yeah,
you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
all right. Yeah, thanks, Paul.
Thanks.
So yeah, if you want to support the show, check it out, pledgehc.com, which it's actually right there, going underneath my hand, right there. See it? Cool. Other than that, we'll be back tomorrow with.
Kepler 3042.
No, it's not. It's actually Carthago, another Essen game release. So if you want to join us for that, we'll be here same time tomorrow night. One other last thing. I try not to date these too much, but with this, I think it's okay. On Sunday, we're not sure the time yet. We're going to do a charity stream for mariafund.org to support the folks that are still having a rough time of it in Puerto Rico by playing Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you guys want to stop by, all the money donated, hopefully people will be donating to mariafund.org during the stream. I think we're willing to match a certain amount to a point, but I'm just scared somebody goes crazy, which that'd be an awesome problem to have, but we can't afford a huge number, so we'll figure that out. But join us Sunday for the charity stream for Puerto Rico. It's for a good cause. So cool. All right, enough about that. Fellas, thank you. Everybody around the world, thanks. Say good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.